almost 100. It's almost a hundo. It's hot as fuck. And I'm trying to do this 3-mile trek. I'm not acclimated to any kind of heat, really. So I'm just pacing myself, going slow. Work with towel in a handbasket because I don't work in air conditioning and I'm moving all day and I don't sit down. So I'm already exhausted. When I got in my car to go home, my car was 100 degrees, like in my car. I think it's like 96 right now. It's brutal. But no pain, no gain. I'm also, if you see me looking around, I'm still looking for my cat Luna. She's still missing. So I'm hoping we'll stumble across her eventually. I'm a little worried about her in these high heats. I'm thinking she probably was found by somebody. Hopefully they put up photos or something, or see my photos and I can find her. But anyway, today my mindful message is about time management, because I feel like a lot of our chaos in our life is just because we're not using our day efficiently and we're not setting ourselves up to succeed. And I know that you can plan a million things and it's still going to go haywire, especially if you have kids or pets, or if you own your own business or whatever. You know, there's always going to be hang-ups. But I want to give you some tips and tricks on how to manage your time ahead a little bit to help your day be more efficient and productive. So I've been in the habit of this since I was a very young child. I think I just was born doing this. I always set my towels out for my shower in the morning, set out my outfit, got my shoes, packed my book bag, made my lunch. I had everything ready to go in just grab form, and that followed me into my adult life. So every day before work, my lunch is made, so I just have to grab my lunch out of the fridge in the morning. My drink that I want to take to work, that I'm going to be drinking up into lunch, is right next to it. My bag with my snacks, my 5-hour energy, my phone, my wallet, all that stuff, right by the door, next to the shoes I'm wearing. I actually forgot my name badge for the first time in a long time today. Just like I've just been worried about my cat and the heat, but it's hanging usually in front of my keys on the wall. So everything I need is right there. Grab, go. But I also, set things up along my house. Like I'm a Virgo, so I like to organize everything for time efficiency. In the morning, everything in the shower is in grab space to the order I do things. And that actually saves me like 5 minutes in the shower, just having everything I need in order, not like fumbling around when you're half awake. My meals for breakfast, if I am going to eat anything, I usually skip breakfast and usually get like what I call a squishy cinnamon applesauce, and I just eat that out of one of the squish things. It's kind of like oatmeal, a little bit, probably around the same amount of calories. I don't really like oatmeal that much. I love applesauce, but only cinnamon. I don't like plain applesauce. Anyway, then I have snacks throughout the day because I don't have like serious low blood sugar, but because of my kidney issues, my sugar dips sometimes, especially in like high heats, cold, if I'm sick, whatever. If I'm just moving around a lot, not drinking enough fluids, I get dizzy. So I always have like something with sugar. Cinnamon applesauce usually takes care of that. But then I have like Cheez-Its or something to munch on when I get really hungry. Between like lunch, and like it's too early for lunch, but you don't really want to eat anything heavy, I always have a snack. But you can maintain that with your diaper bags as well and your kids stuff. Like if you have kids, when you do your homework at the end of the day, sign all the paperwork, organize your book bag, your gym bags, do all that the night before when you're making your lunch all at once. put all the shoes and the book bags by the door, put the lunches in order in your fridge, have everybody's outfit on the end of the bed, and the towels and the right next to it. If more than one of you are using the bathroom, have your kids' towels right there for bath at night. The more you set up your day in advance, the more you can move in the morning. I literally save myself 25 to 30 minutes a morning just by having everything pre-done, organized, ready for me to go. And this is really good for people with kids, especially when you got to get them out to the bus, or if you have to drive them to school, if you walk your pets in the morning. I like to work in, it's usually too early for phone calls, and you don't really want to be on your phone, so I use, when I had a dog, morning meditations, planning my day and thought, also got me organized, like, okay, I want to be out the door by 7, so this is what I need to do, and just kind of making a mental plan is also a part of organizing your day. Having a game plan is efficient. Doesn't always go that way. Meal planning, I can't even speak, it's so hot, but cooking your meals for the week, like on Sundays. My mom used to do this. She had 5 kids. Granted, all of us kids like certain things, so she would cook a bunch of shit on Sunday. She would put it in the freezer with the date, and she'd come home and be like, these are your options, what do you want? And she'd pull out of the freezer or ask us to pull what we wanted for dinner out of the freezer before she got home. And it just saves a lot of time. It saves a lot of energy, especially when you have sports. My mom had 5 kids, a single mom working 3 jobs. You know, she basically came home, put us to bed, went back to work. You know what I mean? Like, I learned a lot of my time management from my mom because she just didn't have any time for herself. And the only way she could have any time to herself, and she was in her 20s mostly through this, was by being efficient, was by making her children efficient. So the more that you can get your kids involved with packing their bags, getting their gym clothes ready, all that stuff creates chaos in the morning. Like, oh, I have gym, I need my gym shoes. Or, oh, I have soccer practice, where's my shin guards? All of that adds time in the morning. So all I'm saying, you do that at night, and you'd rather have time to have things organized and ready, and you can talk calmly to your kids, like, okay, do you have your water bottle? Okay, do you have your cleats? Whereas in the morning, it's like, where's your cleats? We're late. You know what I mean? So it creates less chaos. Also creating a grid. I mean, if you have kids, especially teenagers, when each of them likes to do their showers, and try to accommodate each one of them. They're going to have to concede in some area, but time limits in the bathroom are helpful so that you don't have that fighting in the morning. I need to get ready. You know, I don't know about you, but I had 5 other siblings plus my mom and her boyfriend, and we only had 1 bathroom. So we were efficient as fuck. And we kind of got in our routines, and everybody knew and understood when was best for everybody. Just pay attention to that and try to honor it. You know, it's hard to accommodate everybody, but by having a game plan in the morning with that is really helpful for your day. Also, to-do lists. I am a big fan of to-do lists, just in general. Instead of having like a post-it collection on your dash, like before you go to bed, have a general list of all the things that you would like to get done. Be realistic, because the more things you add to that list and don't accomplish, it kind of makes you feel bad about yourself. So put realistic things. So at the end of the day, not only are you like, wow, look at how much I got done, you weren't over, like, I've jam-packed my to-do list and you just feel like shit, like you're running around with your head cut off all day. That's the negative effect. You want the happy medium, staying organized. You're going to add some things throughout the day. Grocery lists as well before going into the store, or any errands that you want to run, map it out. Go by route so you use less fuel and less time. Have a list so when you go into the store, you know exactly what you're doing. That way you don't spend a bunch of money you don't need, and you're efficient. Efficiency is planning. Planning takes work, and really figuring out the nitty gritty and what works for you and your family. It takes like 2 weeks to get into a routine. You can do this. Love you, bye.